Hello, I'm Father John Taylor, and I'd like to share a few thoughts of mine on family. Now, obviously, God is our Father, so the head of not only church life, but all of our lives and every living creature. But not only am I a priest, I'm also a parent, and that to me is the most precious job which I have, because it teaches you humility. It's like, as a priest, you always preach to be humble, you preach about giving, caring for others, but every parent out there understands that they do this every single day for their children. Now, I have to go without, so I can make sure my son now has clothes on his back which he needs, and more especially to keep up with the times on toys. Toys and the media are a huge influence and very costly. Already now it's hard to find a present below £100 which a child wants. Now, the role of a parent is crucial, because when I walk around and I see people homeless, people on the street, people who are drug addicts, people who are alcoholics, and I always think to myself, well, like me, they all went to school, they all had parents. Nobody was born that way. Something went wrong. Something went wrong in their early lives to place themselves in that predicament. And once you're there, it's very hard to get out. And I was thinking only yesterday about, I realised when I suddenly became of an age of an adult, when I couldn't go to my own mother to fix things. When I'm at school, I come home and cry, my mum made things better. When I was younger, getting into trouble, it was always my mum who sorted things out. And then all of a sudden I got to that age where I had to do it. And now I am the head of my family. And it's that little shock which you think back, you think, ooh, what did I learn? And what I learnt is that honesty and love outweigh everything. Now, we always say what we want in life, what we would like. You know, I want a house. I live in rented accommodation. I don't like it. But I have a family. I have a wife, I have a son, and I love them to bits. And that is everything. It is worth more than a house, but I still would like a house. I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, we all would. You know, that little bit of building where you can turn that key and sit indoors and go, yes, or walk outside and have your garden. But then you realise, you think, well, what is wealth? You know, it's like health always changes as we get ill. Money can't save us. We can guarantee we're all going to die. The minute you're born, that ticking clock begins to die. And then I was thinking about what happens when I die, and then it reminds me of a time which, like, I have a friend called Ernie who's a taxi driver. Now, if Ernie and myself die at the same time, we can go to St. Peter, and St. Peter will look at me, and naturally, as a priest who's always there, helping people or trying to pray people, teaching them the errors of their ways by offering guidance and support. You know, I should be placed quite well in God's kingdom, wouldn't I? Anyway, Ernie and a priest went to St. Peter's Gate, and St. Peter looked at the taxi driver and he says, come with me, Ernie, come with me. And he goes, I've got a place just for you. And he takes him to this huge mansion, 4 bedrooms, nice swimming pool, garden, everything you can imagine. And I was looking at that thinking, wow, what's he going to show me? And we went up the road a little bit more, and he shows me this wooden shed. There you go, Father John, that's for you. And I looked at him and I said, I'm not being funny. I said, have you got it the other way round? I said, I've been praying all the time. He goes, I've actually, because yes, you've done wonderful, thank you. And I said, yeah, but when I was at church, and he goes, I used to lead people to pray, and they all prayed to God. And he says, yes. And he goes, but they prayed when Ernie drove as well. But the difference being, and he goes, when you ask people to pray, they just done it as a routine. But when Ernie was driving, those people really prayed and they meant it. Well, it's the evening time now, and this is where you have a black coffee, and this is my favourite. And some people, they swear by Starbucks. Some people swear by Costa coffee. This is the black coffee I enjoy at night time. Cheers, God bless, and take care.